Hello students, in this video we will be looking at a couple of theorems from quadrilateral. This is theorem 8.2, which says in a parallelogram opposite sides are equal. So we need to prove opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal. We have just been given that this is a parallelogram, that is quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram. So we'll take, in order to prove that the opposite sides are equal, we'll try to prove that these two triangles are congruent first. So begin with solution in triangle ABC, and we'll take triangle CDA. Okay, we see that in this triangle we clearly see that this angle is equal to this angle because they are alternate interior angles, and also we can see that this angle is equal to this angle, again alternate interior angles. So we'll state them, and in between if we have a look, AC is a common side to both these triangles. So we'll list down all the areas which are common to the two triangles, first beginning with angle BAC. So angle BAC will be equal to angle DCA, and we list this down as alternate interior angles. AC side is common to both, so we give the reason as common side, and the other angle that is equal is angle DAC, or if we begin with it would be angle BCA or ACB. So ACB equal to angle CAD, again alternate interior. It is alternate interior angles because we know that in a parallelogram opposite sides are parallel. Okay, so this AC, which is a diagonal of this parallelogram, acts as a transversal for opposite sides which are parallel in both cases. We have AB parallel to DC and AD parallel to BC. So now that we have got angle side angle, we can write therefore triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA by ASA congruence rule. And now that we have proved these two triangles are congruent, we can take that their opposite sides are equal to each other by CPCT. So we can write AB is, therefore you can say AB is equal to CD. Okay, that is this side is equal to this side, and the other side would be BC equal to DA. This side equal to this side. These are the opposite sides of this parallelograms, and we have proved that they are equal, and the reason we give is CPCT. So this is how we prove theorem 8.2. The next theorem is theorem 8.3, which says if each pair of opposite sides of a quadrilateral is equal, then it is a parallelogram. So this theorem 8.3 is a converse of theorem 8.2, which says in a parallelogram opposite pair of opposite sides are equal. But here we are given that the pair of opposite sides of a quadrilateral are equal, and if they are equal, then we call it, or we say it is a parallelogram. So in this case we are given a quadrilateral where opposite pair of opposite sides are equal, and we need to prove that this quadrilateral is actually a parallelogram. And we have been given that AB is equal to CD and AD is equal to BC. We need to prove that this is a parallelogram. So we begin with what we have been given, and in order to prove that this is a parallelogram, it is enough if we can actually prove that the angles are alternate angles are equal. So by converse of alternate angle interior alternate angle theorem, we can say that these are parallel to each other, and since they are parallel to each other, it's a parallelogram. Let's first try solving them. So first thing is, we have not been given this AC. Okay, we have not been asked to join the AC, so we need to say construct, or rather say join AC. So I've joined it first itself. So once we say join AC, Now we can first, now we need to do is show these two triangles are congruent once again. So we say in triangle ABC and triangle CDA, okay, we have already been given AB is equal to CD and AD is equal to BC, plus we know that AC is a side that is common to both the triangles. So AC is equal to AC. For the first two we give the reason as just given, and this is the common side. Okay, so side, side and side. So by triple S we can show that these two triangles are congruent to each other. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA, and because they are congruent to each other, now we can say that this angle is equal to this angle. So angle BAC is equal to angle DCA, and we can also say that this angle is equal to this angle. Okay, so angle BCA is equal to angle DAC. We say this is CP CT. Now that we have shown that these alternate angles are equal, okay, we can easily say that this is parallelogram, because if you notice, the diagonal AC acts as a transversal between these two lines. We don't know it is a parallel line, but we know that alternate angles are equal, and they are not just alternate angles, they are alternate interior angles. Okay, interior alternate angles, because they lie between the two parallels and they are on the inside of the transversal. So we can say AC is transversal cutting through opposite lines AB and DC, and even for this AD and BC, AD and BC, and you can say no, yeah, I can say and we mark this as 1, and from 1 we can say that these are alternate interior angles. Therefore, you can say AB is parallel to DC and AD is parallel to BC. So by converse of interior angles theorem, this implies quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay, so all we need to show that alternate angles are equal to each other. By converse of interior angle, we know that when interior alternate angles are equal to each other, that the lines that are forming them are parallel to each other, and if the opposite pair of opposite sides of a quadrilateral are parallel to each other, then we can call it as a parallelogram. So if you like watching this video, please click the like button, please share it with your friends and classmates, please subscribe to the channel, and do not forget to click on the bell icon to receive notification whenever a new video is posted. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.